All right, speaking of the fate line, we're going to talk about that next. And how this fate line works is it starts at the bottom of your hand, bottom of that palm right by the wrist, and it travels up through the center of your palm, up there towards that Saturn finger. And what this represents is changes in your career and lifestyle, and it does show length of life also. We'll talk about that in a minute. But when you see that come up through the center of your palm, that means you're really kind of a private person. We talked about that a little bit earlier. And then when if it comes out from the side, it means you're a social person. So you've got a little bit of a combination of lines there on that fate line. Looks like you're a really private person, kind of in your 20s. Then you kind of break out there about your mid-20s, and this line comes up here. And what that follows is a timeline. From your wrist is right around age 20, as that crosses that headline, that is age 40, or right around that age. As that crosses that heart line, that's age 50. And then as it goes up here to that Saturn finger, that middle business finger, that ring around the bottom of the finger is right around age 80. So, let's see, you're 33 years old. So how we can do this is count down. So we generally count down from this headline. So that's age 40. Go about 1/8 of an inch. So it would be 39. You have a little change there. 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33. So it looks like things, you had a couple of lines coming up in your late 20s, early 30s. It looks like things are going to be pretty calm and going along here. This can represent jobs too, and different responsibilities. That looks like you've just got one line going up here. So things go actually pretty stable until you get up here around, let's see, let's count that down. 39, 38, 37, 36, around age 36. You have some other responsibilities. Now, this could be a job or taking care of someone or some kind of a project or maybe an intense hobby. Different responsibilities. Looks like you've got 3 of those lines. Let's expand that up. That looks like that's just a little hard to see. So it looks like you've got 3 lines that come up here. Then when you hit about age 40 years old, that looks like those 3 lines, a couple of them go up into your early 40s. But then you have a little bit of a change here. And you always want to just count the lines that go up to that Saturn finger. Around age 40, you have a change. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different responsibilities. So that could be a lot of different things. It could be at work and then working on different hobbies. Taking care of someone, taking care of kids at the same time. And that goes up here to about age 44, 45. And then that all those responsibilities kind of move down into 3 lines. And that goes up to your 50s. As you hit around 50, 51, 52, then you have a little change there. And this is in your career or lifestyle. Can't really tell you which one it is. They're both interconnected. Then that looks like that kind of settles down there a little bit. You just got the 3 lines that go up here. Then that really settles down in your mid to late 50s. You've just got 1 line. Now how this works on the timeline at the top is this is age 50. This is age 80. Right about in the center. Halfway between is right around 62 and a half. So as you get into your later 50s, early 60s, that really, you just have 1 line going up into your retirement age in this area. And then you have 3 lines here. Actually, you've got 4 lines, but that other one starts a little bit more up into your 70s. And that's just different responsibilities. That could be maybe traveling, hanging out with grandkids, interacting with your family, spend a lot of time with your family. Or it could be projects that you're working on. It's really hard to say what that is. But you've got like three or four different things going on. Now, when you get up into your 80s here, you have a little change there also. And then these lines, looks like 1, 2, 3 lines. And these go up. Let's see how far these go up. These actually look like they go into your early 90s. So you're going to be very active up into your early 90s. Now, is that how long you're going to live? We've kind of quit telling people, oh, you're going to live to be this or you're going to live to be that. I don't know how accurate those are. But you do have lines saying that you're going to be active into those areas. So, and this goes up into your early approaching your mid-90s. And this is barring any unforeseen accident or illness or anything like that. But you've got a lot of activity going up into those 90s. All right. We had talked a little bit earlier about how we're going to put some of these lines together. And we're going to start right here with the fate line. We talked about how that's your career or lifestyle. And we're going to start right here around your age 33 to kind of see what's going on. Then we'll move up a little bit. And you'll find out how we put these things together. So, 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33. You can see where things are actually going pretty stable there. Maybe a couple of little changes. Then as we go over to your money lines, this was age 20. This is age 45. Right in the center is right around age 32 and a half. So as we look there, that's right there around that 32 and a half, 33 years old. Looks like things are pretty stable. Maybe a couple of little changes there in income streams. That could be maybe a different job or a promotion of a job. It's just changes in your income streams. But it looks pretty stable right there around age 33. We don't see any really big changes until you get up there into your early 40s. So things are kind of running along nice and smooth here. Then as we go over to the lifeline, we want to look in those 30s. Generally, if you come off the top of this thumb, that'll show you right around age 30. Oh, look at right here. So this is right here in your 30s. Let's see, that's right around age 30 there, 31, 32, 33. You have, let me really expand that so you can see it. You have what's called a lucky triangle. That means that you're going to have some opportunities right here in your early 30s that are going to come up. So keep your eyes open, keep your mind open for opportunities. It's a very select time in your life to take advantage of those opportunities. Oh my gosh. That's a nice lucky triangle. So be aware and watch for those opportunities and seize on them when they come up. Yeah, that's a good lucky triangle. Right here. Oh my gosh. So as we, and then in 30s there it shows some success lines. Now let's go to age 40. Just to give you a little more example and a little better idea of how these lines go together. So age 40 is on that headline. Comes across here, going up this fate line. And that looks like where you've got some big changes, a lot of different responsibilities coming up there. And then as we look on those money lines, it looks like you've got some changes going on there. You have a little bit shift in your money lines, in your income streams. But then as we look down here on your achievement lines, you've got some really good achievement lines coming up in your early 40s. So you're going to have kind of a shift in the way things are going to go in that. But then you've got, like I say, you've got some really good money lines that come up here, especially into your mid 40s and into your 50s and 60s. Very strong lines. Looks like some good stability in your income streams. So that's how we put all those three types of markings together. Kind of shows you what's going on in your life. It kind of shows you the big picture.